Excuse me. Greetings! This is Demonocalypse, and today we'll be looking at my progress that I've made in Sky Saga. Unfortunately, the gameplay is rather dry and banal, so I, people like Minecraft. I'm not sure. I don't think I'd be good at something like this, but basically, it's usually 40 minutes of me mining some 1,000 pieces of material and then come back and wasting time trying to decorate my humble abode. And there we go. And this is it. This is my humble abode so far. Down there is generally where you'll end up spawning on the island if you come visit me. And there's no flight mechanic in this game, so this is very precarious. It's like, you'd think with so many, like, Sky Islands all over the place, they would have added a flight mechanic, but no, that would make too much sense. Damn it. Stamina meter abounds. Okay, so got two kind of defensive towers. Mostly they're just decorative, sitting up around here. And then from here, you can either go down the main road to the castle and the Warlock's Island. I'm not exactly there. I need to do more design elements on the island up there. It looks very good from back there, but it doesn't look very impressive from like down here where you normally first see it. I may expand this outward a little bit, but otherwise you can go to the right and there's a tunnel which will lead back into the castle and then into a couple of the different houses that I've put together. Some houses are meant to be houses, or at least that's what I've kind of set them up for. Other places are supposed to be shops, things like that. No, that doesn't lead anywhere. And that internal combustion engine, as usual, is the air dinghy. Now, interior decorating is not my thing. I'm kind of getting more into it, but there are a lot of different plans which I have not been able to unlock in the game as of yet. So this is actually a 3-story house plus basement, which would be like an apartment building. I guess is the best way of putting it. The top floor being the cheapest, and I'm not sure, like, the ground floor is just different. I may switch it up so the door's over here, and then this is not the entrance, just because of where I need to put the staircase to make it all work. Yeah, I should be able to do that. The only place so far that I've been able to actually furnish is this place here. Not exactly sure if this is the correct setup for it yet. In fact, I'm planning on doing an expedition to probably a very hard world in order to get more of this. Well, actually, I don't need any more black stone. I need pine, beech, no, just pine and mahogany blocks. Or planks, either one works. Because this is nice pine here, then you got the black stone. This is mahogany and iron, mahogany, oak and gold, pine and gold. There's no oak. It's beech, pine, and then mahogany. For some reason, they think pine's a hardwood. It isn't, so once they put oak in the game, pine's pretty much going to go out the window. Otherwise, like, we can't sit down or anything, so this is purely decorative, which I need to get more into the spirit of, I guess is the best way of putting it. Now, one thing that I was thinking about trying to do instead of putting the Warlock's Tower up there was try to put it on this island here, because if you look down, there's actually 3 islands pretty much stacked on top of each other, and you can make something really nice out of it. The main problem is that there's a bounding box on the outside of this island, and unfortunately, the bounding box is not on the outside of where you can place blocks. It's kind of just right here. So I'm just hitting A here, so I'm just sidestepping into it. But that's a small issue with the game. I can understand why they did it, but I wish they wouldn't spawn things on the outside of it, because like as soon as I got these blackstone blocks on an expedition that I did with a friend, Grimoire. Um, I just thought that'd be a nice thing to do with them. But it is a good accent against the normal sky stone. Sheep make the most annoying noises, and I gotta figure out if we can change their spawn points, because they just keep on spawning in that corner and it doesn't make sense to me. Other than that, besides the houses, I mean, I had to mine every single one of these, so that just wasted a lot of my time, unfortunately. Hours upon hours of my time. Oh, and the announcement date, which was, I thought it was the 28th was when I would lose access. It's actually the 23rd, so I won't be able to make as many videos as I thought I would be. Not that I'm making a lot, it's just, I tried recording one of my gameplay sessions where I just go out and mine and collect resources, but it was just dreadfully dull. And due to the way the drop system works in this game, you really don't get a lot of good stuff from killing anything, nor do you get much good stuff out of the various chests that spawn in areas. I mean, the only thing that's really neat that I got from Grimoire was this axe. And it's a big axe. I mean, like when I drop it, the model's bigger than I am. And it kind of sits in the floor incorrectly, but again, alpha game is alpha. It swings fairly fast. And you expect a big axe like this to actually swing fairly fast, and this one's actually made out of gold, which is a very heavy material in this game, so it actually swings really slowly in comparison to other things. But like, there's the dagger, there's the sword, there's the giant hammer, which is, it's just dreadful. It just feels so much slower than the axe that I just feel like I can't use it. Not bad for massive axe. I'm sorry, I'm just a little tired. It's my fault for trying to do a video this late at night where I am. But I felt I was at a good place where I could show that this is the work I've been doing. This little building here, hopefully we can get some signs at some point, is the shop. These are shopping chests. I put shit in there and then people buy the stuff. But as far as I can tell, it's it always goes from first item, it's first item to last item. So someone came in here, they would only see the small rustic shrine recipe. They would not see the small trader's chest recipe. They would not see the crate recipe. They would not see the metal captain's boots recipe, which incidentally should be moved over here. So if they wanted to get something out of here, and it's just like, hey, do you have this? Yeah, I have it in the chest over there. You can buy it. It's only like 10 of these true guts or whatever. I have no idea how to describe them, but it's really cheap. Most of these are really cheap. They're like 10, 20, 30. As far as I can tell, you can't set up give me a sec. I think I won't. Good. I didn't look into these actually that as much as I should have if we're making these videos, but it's a nice feature to be able to sell stuff. Yeah, I hope they rework the trading system, but yeah, that's basically how it is. I don't think we can't set prices or anything yet. Um, right now, plans expand the castle out a bit. I only have 2 more days to work on this, and both the 2 days are going to be quite full of activities that I have to do. Still have to put the roof on this building here. I was hoping to find a there's this nice like hanging mat tarp that you see in some of the villages. I wanted to see if I could go out, grab one of those, and well, find the recipe for them at least, and then hang them up over here. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to find them, so I'll probably just put a thatch or a wooden roof on top of it once I go out and get more materials. I was thinking about making this a more official way to get down into the catacombs. That's kind of what I'm going with as the name for this area here, the catacombs, the sub-transit area, and I'll probably be adding more housing down there as well. Small traders, apartments, food shop, shop, more apartments. And right now there is no point in apartments. Like, I put some furnishing in this one, but it doesn't really fit. This is really the best way of putting it. But I'm still working on it. I'll hopefully get to some point where I can remove all of this standard skystone and replace it with skystone bricks, just so it matches up better. Hopefully they add doors, and hopefully I can find a recipe for a window somewhere, because they do have grates that can be used for windows. In fact, that's how they're used in the NPC villages, or I don't know, castles, towns. I don't really know how to describe them, but that's generally how they're used. I want to see if I can do something about a garden area in this spot here. Hopefully that can give it kind of a purpose. Because right now, in all honesty, the lore of this game is kind of thick. It almost seems more like we're the bandits, because we're the people in the sky. You guys come down here and steal all of our shit, and then you guys get mad because we defend ourselves. I mean, we just gave these people the label of bandit, but that's I don't know if that's true. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not sure if I should try to continue this kind of wall thing all around the island, simply because you can't see it. I mean, it looks cool when you can see it, but most of the time you just can't see it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to continue that or not. I hope they add a flight mechanic of some sort. I still haven't gone up and shown you guys the Warlock's Nest. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Warlock's Nest. I'm gonna redo the stairway up there. But to maybe put some handrails up here, because it can be a little frustrating when you fall to your death. And at one point, when I was building this, I accidentally double tapped D and just plopped right over the side. It was quite scary. But yeah, so everything's dark stone in here. I wish I could get the lighting a bit more red, but no, that's not something we can do. We only have pretty much one lighting color. It's just this yellow. And I'm going to be subdividing these rooms as well. How, I'm not quite sure yet. I just kind of built the shell, and that's what I was worried about at first, and then I kind of figured out what I want to do with them. I may section it off more into more apartments. And then I don't know, maybe you can rent them out later. Unfurnished apartments, 10 True Guts a week. Or I have no idea. What are these called? A tooltip. There's a tooltip when you first played to tell you what it is, but True Guts is as good as any other word. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been working on the past 2 days since I did my other video. I'll say I've figured out we can move the kill the chicken. We can move the rune forge, so I moved that over there. I originally moved it over here, but then I dug this, so I moved it over there. And then I dug that, and it's just like, I don't want to move it anymore, so I'm just going to change that. I also was able to move the mailbox down here because it was getting tiresome completing the same quest over and over, going up there, grabbing it, completing the quest, go up there, grab it, and back and forth, yada yada yada. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I have no idea if all these videos are bad. I know that. You guys don't have to yell about me at that. Next time I go on an adventure, I will. The issue is that a lot of the time the adventuring boils down to mindless mining, either tearing down buildings to get the beach pine blocks or whatever, the alabaster stone. I mean, I mined over 1,000 alabaster. I'm out of alabaster now. I mean, that's how easily you can burn through resources in this game. I'm sure people that have played Minecraft know that. What I'd really like is that if you chop down trees, you got wood blocks, and then you could break the blocks down into planks instead of having to get planks from the wood and then move up to blocks. It's just more expensive. Oh well. So that's pretty much the long and short of what's been going on here. If you're in game, just add me as a friend. You can visit my village. Hopefully I can get some more work done. I am going to be adding a downward staircase over here. This little internal combustion engine is still ticking me off. And I wish this was an actual balloon rather than a barrel. Oh well. Well, have a good day.